ready for more action. Let's get to it.
We have two amazing matches here tonight. We have the return of the mysterious Movado and taking on a rookie sensation, Derringer. We also have that Team Honey Badger Open Challenge. Team Honey Badger taking on Ridiculoso and Georg, Mack. And here we have Mr. Georg, Mack, and Ridiculoso. How are you doing today, good sir?
Hey, you know what? I'm happy to be here back at the Fledge Capital Pro Wrestling, right? You know what, Team Honey Badger, they came out, they attacked our friend, and you know what we're going to do? We're going to accept that open challenge, as we said, and we are going to beat those two back and forth, pillar to post, all around Lansing.
Mr. Mackefeller, what you're trying to say is just to simplify the terms in just 3 simple words. We got this! The Honey Badgers out here throwing around challenges. I'm out here collecting opportunity! So Mr. Mack, why don't you and I, we're color coordinates, right? We're team atmosphere, right? And their team Honey Badgers.
We don't need no stinking badgers.
We don't need no stinking badgers. We need these people to get loud. 182 and 187 and 181 are gonna be rejoicing with our victory. Cause we got this.
We got this.
We got this. We got this. We got this. Together, all one. We got this. 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 We got this.
Also, and Georg, Mack ready for their match tonight. Let's get down to the action.
Capital Pro Wrestling is coming to you live from the Fledge in Lansing, Michigan, with 4 more events of professional wrestling action. Come join us for tapings of the Great Lakes Professional Wrestling Showcase on August 14th, September 11th, October 16th, and November 20th. More information about the cards of those events can be found in the future on the Capital Pro Wrestling Facebook page, facebook.com/CPW Lansing. Like us to stay up to date on all the latest events.
In our next match, introducing first, representing the Dirty Orphan Gang, at 165 pounds from Pontiac, Michigan, the hard to kill, Derringer!
opening bout here tonight, JP. It is fantastic to see the mysterious Movado returning to the ring here in the Fledge in Lansing, Michigan.
Absolutely. It's always a pleasure to see the mysterious Movado.
Flew all the way in from Planet Detroit. Dylan Derringer takes that shirt off. Dylan Derringer, a member of the Dirty Orphan Gang.
Yeah, I'm not super familiar with the Dirty Orphan Gang, but comes from an interesting background. He's been wrestling for about 2 years or so. Trained by Nick Zero, actually.
Oh, a buddy of yours.
Yeah.
So I'm sure he's completely on the straight and narrow and on the up and up in every single way. Wouldn't you agree?
Well, he looks like it.
Yeah. Those dirty orphan gangs are often known for their reputable behaviors, but right now he's in control of the mysterious one. Goes for that cover early. I don't know if we're going to get it on mysterious Movado. Movado, a veteran here, not only at Greg's Lakes Professional Wrestling Showcase and Capital Pro Wrestling, but also all over the tours.
Absolutely. He's done tours of Mexico, Canada, most of the continents and planets of the solar system.
Yet another atomic drop.
You heard his dinghy and his wing.
All I know he's going to have a tough time sitting down for a little bit. That spills to the outside of the ring. Referee Rick Vivian going to start his count. Movado has no interest, it looks like, taking this to the outside. He's content to just recuperate, which is probably the smart veteran move.
Movado should have been disqualified. He sent him over the top rope.
I don't believe that is a stipulation here at Capital Pro Wrestling or the Great Lakes Wrestling Showcase. Is it, JP? I'd have to consult my official rule book.
I'm going to have to talk to whoever's in charge of this bait and tackle shop.
Movado gets it back in the veteran maneuver right there by the mysterious one.
He ate all of that.
He did. Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
Those slaps are so hard you're going to hear them all the way in Grand Rapids, Michigan.
You could see him turning red.
Derringer in a bad way right now. Movado.
Huge dropkick by Movado. Derringer, he hasn't really had any shenanigans right now. I dare say I trust him to hold your wallet.
Are you sure about that?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's not mine.
Back to the action. Dylan Derringer.
Impressive kick to the face of Movado.
It was he survived the vintage Movado handstand splash.
Absolutely, and he gave him that Steven Seagal type kick.
Yes, Steven Seagal known for his kicks.
And his energy drinks.
Dylan in control right now. Mr. Derringer showing Mr. Movado that he may be the new sheriff in town. 1, 2 count only.
He's getting mad at the ref.
I'm going to tell you, getting mad at the ref.
I'd be careful. Red Vivian's a big dude.
Oh, he's holding on to that mask.
That's not right.
Movado, he's gonna have some words with him about that. I'm gonna tell you what you don't do is you don't mess with the mask. Now I'm gonna tell you what we don't have here. In typical lucha libre rules, if you take the mask off, it is a disqualification, but not here at the Great Lakes Wrestling Showcase.
No.
It just is going to. I think it's just going to fire up Movado.
Mysterious Movado has an apparatus in his mask that helps him breathe in our atmosphere. It could kill him.
That would be a shame, I tell you.
It really would. Are you saying it's not?
No,
I'm going to tell Movado on you.
Terrible. Please do not. I have no desire to invoke the wrath of Mysterious One, much like Mr. Derringer has right here. Movado firing up. Took a little bit too much time. Ate a drop kick for his excitement.
Derringer getting some height on that. Must have bought those new Air Jordans.
Derringer going up to the high rent district. It's a high risk maneuver for a reason. Mr. Movado is very far away.
Absolutely. I'm interested to see where this goes. Oh!
Too long, too far, too high, too everything.
That's a rookie move if I ever seen it. 3. No counter roll gets the victory from Mysterious Movado.
The Great Lakes Wrestling Showcase presented by Capital Pro Wrestling here at the Fledge in Lansing, Michigan. How are you doing? How does it feel to be back?
Woo! It feels mysterious. Entering phase 5.8. Mysterious Movado and all the humans of Capital Pro are ready to take the world by storm. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sights on anyone? What's going on with you right now?
Yeah!
Two words, but that's all you need to say. Thank you very much, Mr. Movado. We'll be right back after these messages.
And now, a word from our sponsors. The Fledge, radically inclusive, home of Capital Pro Wrestling. Get involved today and help make the community a better place. www.thefledge.com. El Burrito Mexicano, located at 801 West Thomas L. Parkway, is available for all your delicious, authentic Mexican food needs. See them at the Meridian and Holt Farmers Markets. Give them a call today, 517-327-8222. Jam Clothing and Designs. Do you need shirts, posters, banners? Call Jam. Now offering embroidery. Call 517-580-4144. Email jamclothingenddesign@gmail.com or look them up on Facebook. Looking for something to listen to? Check out the Boston Rob Show on Hugger Internet Radio Friday nights from 7 to 9 and Saturday nights from 8 to 10. 80s music for all. The Brave Wimp. Eco-conscious, wearable pop art, and more. Find something you love at thebravewimp.store. Footprints of Michigan are looking to help cover the feet of our homeless and veteran populations. Donate your new or gently used shoes and boots today. Call 877-811-SHOE or visit footprintsofmichigan.org. Would your business like to be featured on the Great Lakes Professional Wrestling Showcase or at Capital Pro Wrestling events? Contact us for more information, either on facebook.com/CPWLansing or email us at americanluchalibre@gmail.com. Now, let's get back to the action.
And it is my esteemed honor right now to welcome one of the competitors in the long-awaited match for the Great Lakes Professional Wrestling Television Championship. Please give a big round of applause for Mr. CJ. Now, CJ Austin, you've got a big match coming up. I know that you've been prepping actually for months and months for this opportunity to fight Josh Raymond to become the first ever Great Lakes Professional Wrestling television champion, what is your mindset going into this right now?
Win.
Yeah!
Win.
Yeah.
And win.
Yeah.
We will keep everybody posted. It is coming up. But tonight, CJ Option, Team Honey Badger has a little score to settle with El Ridiculoso and George Mack. What do you have to say about that?
Well, my guys, we train in two ways. Honor and loyalty. No, have no honor, have no loyalty. We do it, we win. It doesn't matter how you win, as long as you win at the end of the day.
Yep.
Conrad Loucks, how do you feel about those guys getting in your face, not minding their own business, when you guys were trying to have a friendly conversation with Blake 182? What do you think about that?
Honestly, George Mack has been doing that our entire stay in CPW. He came out last summer to congratulate Josh Raymond after he won his match to get to the finals. He fell down, we went to help him up. Jamie Cox and George Mack interrupted. Here we come to that. We come to talk to Blake, welcome him back to CPW, and they come out and interrupt us again.
That's right, you guys were just trying to help. Now, you guys are just trying to help him with a seat because his leg's busted up. Yep. So what do you think?
Exactly right. That's what we were trying to do.
Nothing but lies. Truth. We don't lie.
I know Honey Badger, Team Honey Badger is the dominant force
Outstanding citizen.
in Capital Pro Wrestling. And moving forward, what are your goals? What are your...
Well, my number one goal is bring that belt back home, hanging out the wall at the gym. And then Conrad's going to get in the cage again in October. Here at Hampton. And he's going to come over to W that night as well. So, right now, our long-term goal is hanging a belt in the gym. And Conrad's going to break people here in Lansing.
As he always does, ladies and gentlemen.
Honey Badger!
CJ Option. Ready to take down George Mack and El Ridiculoso in an explosive main event. We'll be right back.
Next week on the Great Lakes Professional Wrestling Showcase, Jason Plaza returns to action as he faces off against the debuting Walking Nightmare, Joseph Norton. And in our main event, Keith Cream is back in the ring as he battles the Red Rocket. All this next week on the Great Lakes Professional Wrestling Showcase.
Ladies and gentlemen, already in the ring in our next match, Conrad Loucks and Eric Williams with Coach CJ Option, Team Honey Badger! Their opponents. Georg Mack and his partner, a weight you cannot comprehend,
this is our main event of the evening. We have Team Honey Badger of Conrad, Loucks, and Derek Williams versus George Mack and El Ridiculoso. Of course, George Mack and El Ridiculoso seeking some revenge for Team Honey Badger's abuse of Blake 182 just last week.
I think we got it all wrong. I think it's been a misconception. I think that Conrad Loucks and Mr. Williams were trying to help him into a chair.
His knee first?
Well, yeah, that's the messed up part of them, so they have to be careful with that. They were trying to be very careful.
That is truly an interesting perspective. Right now, speaking of interesting perspective, George Mack backed off. I think that Mr. Loucks would have not enjoyed seeing that big right hand of the big bear, George Mack.
Absolutely not. I'm sure he doesn't want to see a whole lot of George Mack, actually.
Well, he's a big man. He's hard to miss. Right now, I think that trying to stay behind him is probably his best move. I would have said that, but I forgot about the tremendous posterior of Mr. George Mack.
Absolutely. 6'4", 293 pounds.
Conrad Loucks, of course, is an accomplished MMA fighter and boxer.
Absolutely.
But he's not had a chance to exchange with George Mack. He may have more of a chance with El Ridiculoso. Their size matches up a little bit, but he's kind of softened up for El Ridiculoso. El Ridiculoso, the insane luchador. Entering into a test of strength.
I don't trust this El Ridiculoso. I've had my run-ins with him in the past, and you never really know what he's going to do. I don't know if he has a plan.
I can guarantee you that, but what he does have is some flexibility, and that's he's got that too.
I thought this was a family show.
Well, I mean, he's showing family stuff.
Depends on whose family, I guess.
Yes,
huh?
that's probably true.
Manson family.
Well,
the Adams family.
Okay. Off and running. El Ridiculoso paying more attention to the man outside the ring than the one inside, throwing his partner into.
See, that's cheating.
Well, he was preventing the other gentleman, Mr. Williams, from entering the ring. He was helping Mr. Williams, saving Mr. Williams from himself, if you will.
The thing about El Ridiculoso that always impresses me is how smoothly he moves in the ring.
Oh, yeah, you got that right. El Ridiculoso, trained out in the West Coast, came to Michigan and here in Lansing, Michigan, a number of years ago, and has made his mark here in the Metro Detroit area.
He definitely brings a lot of that Southern California, like, hybrid lucha style with him.
Oh, absolutely. You got that right. El Ridiculoso, takes his eyes off of.
I understand he makes a mean taco, too.
What? I would like to see that.
I bet you would, chunk boy.
That's fair. The quarantine has not been kind.
We all got our quarantine 15.
CJ Ogden should not be interfering in this match.
I didn't see anything.
He's not done anything yet, but I'm familiar with his work.
Yeah, he breaks people up. He's an accomplished amateur and professional wrestler, mixed martial artist.
Now he's tagged in Mr. Derek Williams. We'll see him this time. Ooh,
nice power slam by Williams.
Yeah, Locke is the MMA fighter who's the quick. Williams is definitely the power of the Team Honey Badger.
Absolutely. Williams got Conrad by I'd say about 5 pounds.
Yeah, that's oh, look at that. Referee, turn around.
Get George Mack back in the ring.
You gotta turn around. He is missing. This is the type of thing that Team Honey Badger does.
I don't see anything. George Mack is trying to get out of this corner.
I don't know what you're looking at the wrong side of the ring, sir.
Oh, that was really nice of CJ Ochin to throw him right back in the ring.
He has El Ridiculoso. If he wants to stay outside the ring and recuperate, he is up to a 10 count to do so. CJ Ogden is depriving him of any sort of strategy he can have by throwing. This is not a lumberjack match.
No, it's not. El Ridiculoso's equilibrium is a little off. He fell out of the ring a couple times, and, you know, CJ was chivalrous enough to throw him back in the ring.
I'm positive that it's chivalry that we're talking about right here. Right now, El Ridiculoso fighting off Mr. Williams' advance to throw him into the other corner.
Ooh, stiff right hands.
Just getting. Are you sure those are right hands, sir?
Or left.
There we go.
It's been a long day.
So, El Ridiculoso, quick as a whip, kicks him gets out of the way, kicks him in the face, goes right to that top rope. Dangerous territory. Oh,
he caught him.
That power on display. Williams slams him to the center of the ring.
That's a big body slam by a big boy.
He is fired up and ready to fight right now. El Ridiculoso in a whole heap of trouble.
Even more so than usual, I think.
Well, I would venture to say he has still got this.
He's got something. I heard it was the clap.
Well, they're not clapping right now. I mean, but the fans were clapping a minute ago. Is that what you're referring to?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought. Right now, El Ridiculoso does need these fans to clap for him, give him some sort of a spark, some sort of energy to get out of there, because Team Honey Badger is having their way with the Ridiculous One.
George Mack trying to get the crowd into it to get the adrenaline flowing in El Ridiculoso. Conrad Loucks having a conversation. They're probably wondering where they're going to eat later after this event.
I severely doubt that that's what the conversation was. The referee Mr. Neely does need to get to this match back in order. And El Ridiculoso needs to get out of that corner. He needs to find a neutral corner, or even better yet, getting back into. Oh, I don't know. This is a brutal bear hug. El Ridiculoso going limp.
Saturday, don't go limp.
El Ridiculoso trying to feed off the energy of this hyped up crowd at the Fledge in Lansing, Michigan. Almost a reversal by El Ridiculoso. Williams was not having it, backs him back into that corner. As much as I dislike Team Honey Badger, they were displaying some incredible tag team wrestling right now.
Absolutely, and they're displaying a lot of knowledge of maneuvers.
Ref, he's holding right there. It's a terrible position the ref is in right now. That is a blatant violation of the rules.
I didn't see anything wrong with that. I mean, they didn't get caught.
Just because you don't get caught.
Do you speed when you drive? Do you go above the speed limit?
No, I drive exactly the speed limit everywhere.
At all times.
I've never sped once.
Oh, you're so full of it.
You can prove nothing, sir.
You haven't taken extra ketchup from Wendy's?
El Ridiculoso still in trouble. I think that most of this match has been El Ridiculoso, just 2 count.
Yeah, George Mack. He's only been in briefly in this whole match. I mean...
Yeah, he's the good news is that he is fresh and fired up, so that if El Ridiculoso can tag in his partner, it is going to be all George Mack.
Absolutely. As the old cliche is, though, Team Honey Badger has cut the ring in half, and they're essentially just toying with their prey before they can take them out.
Credit where credit is due. They indeed have done that. El Ridiculoso fighting for his life with that back elbow, trying to go behind him. Not so much of a pinning attempt, just to get him out of the way, set him up for that super kick. Cannot drop. This member of the Honey Badger lock does get him down after, it was a second rope.
That was a second rope sling blade, I believe?
Yeah, I believe you're right.
Ochin trying to get Conrad to tag in. That's really what they need right now to win this one, is quick tags, stay fresh.
Yeah, I think that if Locke can tag in Williams, Ridiculoso may be done for. This may be his last gas. Oh, there's the tag. Big George Mack comes in.
It's the return of the Mack!
It is the return of the Mack. I'm ashamed that I didn't think of that sooner, but well done. George Mack cleaning house, clothesline after clothesline. Big headbutt.
That's a big head.
George Mack ruling this ring here at the Fledge in Lansing, Michigan. Catches Mr. Locke. Boots Williams out of the way. Oh no! That's just blatant disqualification. AJ Ogden is not a part of this match. Try to claim he can be tagged in. That is not the case. We need order out here. Team Honey Badger, it's 3-on-2. And I'd venture to say that Ridiculoso wasn't up to the task after extreme beating in that match, but George Mack certainly was, but not a 1-on-3 match. Jonathan Presley going to go have a discussion with the winners, I guess, or the losers.
You guys were robbed of that victory. I'm going to talk to the board about that. Get you guys that victory that you guys rightfully deserve. Now, what do you think?
Hey, those punches are competition. They're crawling out of here and walking out of here. That's right.
That's right. What do you think, Conrad? What do you got to say, William?
Bunch of cheaters!
Learn your lesson.
The entire locker room of Capital Pro Wrestling still rages on. We'll find out more next week. Be right here for the Great Lakes Professional Wrestling Showcase, and we'll see you next week.